Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for joining today's session. So, session actually has been arranged by Sunway Admission, and we are very happy to organize this session for students in Bangladesh who are interested in studying in New Zealand. So, I am the host from Sunway Admission today. So, today we are very pleased to have a very special guest with us from Massey University, New Zealand. Please welcome Ms. Puja Malik, who is the country lead South Asia at Massey University. So thank you, Puja, for joining us today. It's a great to have you with us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me as well. Good morning, everybody. And we're excited to be on today's session with Sunway, who are our representatives in Bangladesh. And if you're interested in studying in New Zealand, don't forget to come to their office and apply to Mass University as soon as possible.
Thank Thank you. So, Pooja, to start with, could you please give our students a short introduction about Massey and what makes Massey a good choice for international students?
Sure. Massey University is the largest residential university of New Zealand. We are the only university which has three campuses. We have one in Auckland, one in Palmerston North, and one in Wellington. Every campus has its own area of specialization. So Auckland is all about business, IT, construction, social work. Our Palmerston North campus is all about sciences, so agriculture science, food technology, food quality and safety, veterinary sciences, and our only aviation school is also in the Palmerston North campus. And Wellington is all about art and design. So whether you're interested in animation, visual effects, film production, fashion design, visual communication design, all of that is in Wellington campus. There are 8 universities in New Zealand, and Massey University ranks among the top 3 universities in New Zealand. We have the highest student passing success rate in New Zealand, and we rank number one in a lot of subjects. So we're number one in food technology, we are number one in agriculture science, we are number one in development studies. We rank number one in finance and accounts in New Zealand as well. And we also rank number one in veterinary sciences. So we have a lot of number ones, and we are the second best art and design school of New Zealand as well. So a lot of pluses when you're looking at Mass University. And of course, it's our warm environment and our focus on quality, which is very, very important for us.
Wow, that's great. So thank you, Pooja, for that overview. So now I would like to talk about some popular programs that Bangladeshi students are interested in. So many professionals from Bangladesh actually are interested in Master of Business Administration program. So could you briefly explain what makes the MBA at Massey University unique and how it helps to students to build up their leadership and management skill?
Yeah. So our MBA is our largest cohort. So our MBA is the biggest cohort in New Zealand, and we rank among the top 10 MBA programs in Australasia. We are an AMBA accredited program as well. I think the one key benefit about MBA is that majority of our class has an average experience of about 7 to 11 years. So we get very mature individuals coming to us who are very, very focused on making sure that they're there for networking, they're there for enhancing their careers. And we have an action learning project in the MBA school as well. So it's a 1 year program with 3 semesters with one action learning project in it. There are no exams on the MBA. It's always constant, continuous assessment and case studies that we focus on. So it's not like going to school, it's like being in a professional program. And for example, currently we had about 42 students in the MBA, and we had 12 companies offering action learning projects. So in a group of 2 to 3, we kind of put them across these companies to actually give solutions to real world problems. So we have a special assistance for these students. So whether it's about speed networking, it's about working on your interviewing skills, polishing your CVs, making the connections. We do it everything as part of the MBA school. And we also maintain a 93% employability rate on the MBA, which is quite impressive. And we are happy to take students who have already done masters to come on an MBA as well, because they get an advantage of a bursary of $2,000 if they already have a master's.
Oh,
So there are multiple plus points of looking at the MBA, and there are 3 intakes for MBA. So you could come in February, you could come in July, and you could also come in November.
perfect. So now construction is another field where many international students are showing interest. So could you tell us about the construction related programs that Massey
Yeah.
University and the kind of career opportunities graduate can expect?
Yes, I think a construction school is the most popular school in New Zealand, especially in the North Island, if you're looking at it. We are the longest running construction school in the North Island, and we are the only university which offers about five specializations in construction, which is if you want to get into construction law, construction project management, quantity surveying, you want to use technology in construction, which is use of drones, use of virtual reality, which is digital built environment, and also looking at sustainable ways of construction. So all the specializations are there in our master's program. It's under the green list of New Zealand also. And we offer two kinds of offer letters on the construction. So if anybody applies with 2+ years of work experience, they get a 1 year offer letter, 120 credit with Massey. And anybody with less than 2 years of work experience gets a 1.5 year offer letter. So if there are students who have experience, I think it is a huge advantage for them to apply to Massey because they could finish the degree within 1 year and get a 3 year post study work visa.
Perfect, perfect. So we know that Massey University is also quite well known for its design programs. So could you share a little about the design programs at Massey?
Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about business, but not many people talk about arts and design. And I think that's one area that we should focus as well, because there are a lot of creative people all around the world, and I'm sure Bangladesh is not no exception to that. You have the creative, blood there as well. So if anybody looking at design, which is in visual communication design, concept design, interior design, product design, we have a both bachelor's and master's degree for that as well. And if anybody is interested in, we have the largest Screen Arts Academy as well in New Zealand. So if you're interested in animation, visual effects, you're interested in film production, we have everything at Mass University. So if you've seen big movies like Lord of the Rings, Moana, Avatar, a lot of the animation work that you've seen there is work of Massey graduates. So we highly, highly encourage students both at bachelor's level and master's level to look at Massey if they are looking at creative programs.
Perfect. So nowadays, food safety and quality is a very important field globally. So can you explain
Hmm.
the food safety and quality program at Massey University?
Yes, so anybody who has a bachelor's in food science, food tech, food engineering, or even agriculture, who has some topics in food, are the students that we're looking at for our master's in food quality and safety. As you know, we rank number one in New Zealand for food technology, and we have the largest food pilot center of Australasia at Mass University as well, where we develop products for the industry as well. But you know that food and quality control is a big thing, not just in New Zealand, but also in Australia. So we kind of prepare you on how to preserve food, how to look at toxins, how to maintain the quality and the packaging of food as well. So all of that is captured under the Masters of Food Quality and Safety. It's a 1.5 year program. It's a coursework program, which means all applied information and actual case studies on food quality and safety. And again, it's under the green list of New Zealand as well, which has high priority in New Zealand.
Perfect. So another area students often ask about is communication studies. So could you briefly tell us about the communication program at Massey University?
Well, I'm glad you picked up communication because Massey University ranks number one in communication in New Zealand, and we have the longest running journalism school of New Zealand as well. We have a very interesting program. We offer a bachelor's in communication as well as a master's in communication. Anybody can apply on it as long as they have interest in communication. So whether they want to look at corporate communication, they want to look at public relations, they want to look at media, or they're looking at digital marketing to journalism. All those courses we are very, very highly well regarded. And again, about 90% plus employability rate on those programs if you study at Massey. So we have a Masters of Communication program running in the July intake as well. And it has some awards of $5,000 as study grants as well. And as part of this, we also have the Masters of Sustainable Development Goal, which is a United Nations program, which is on climate action, environmental sustainability. And there we are promoting $5,000 study grants as well, if anybody is looking at July intake, and any background student can apply for that.
Fantastic. So for students who wants to develop a strong leadership and organizational skills, so management programs are very popular. So could you
Yeah.
share some insight about the management programs offered by Massey University?
Yes. So we did talk about the MBA, right? So if you're a really mature student and really looking at networking and making your connections there, then MBA is the right program. If you're somebody with 0 to about 3 to 4 years of work experience and you're looking at an applied program, then we have a Masters of Management. It is, we teach you for 1 year and then there's an internship for 6 months. In our business, and anybody with any background can apply for the Master of Management. You could be a technology student, you could be from arts, you can be from commerce, you can be from science, and they can apply. And we have about 5 to 6 specializations in that. So we have management, we have marketing, we have HR, international business. So all of those are areas are there. We also offer another business course called the Master of Business Studies, which is quite popular among Bangladeshi students. It's a research-based master's. You need to have a business background, and in this, we teach you for 1 semester and then you do research for 1 year. So that allows you to, of course, look at working more along with your study as well.
Perfect. So now, accounting is always a strong career choice for many students.
Yeah.
So, could you tell us about the professional accountancy program at Massey University and how it prepares students for global accounting careers?
Yes. So I think it's a professional degree and hence it has more value because it leads to your registration with the accounting councils of Australia and New Zealand as well. So our program gives you a provisional membership with CP Australia and the accountancy bodies of New Zealand. And once you get 3 years of mentor work experience, you can apply for your full status, with the CPA. So we have two kinds of accounting programs at Massey. One is the Master of Professional Accounting, where anybody with any background can apply for it ideally. It's a 1.5 year course. But once you finish the program, you will have to sit for 4 additional papers as well. And then you get the main registration. But if you do the 2 year Masters of Professional Accounting program, all those 4 papers are covered within the course curriculum. So after that, you just need to get 3 years of work experience and then you become a full-fledged CA.
Perfect. Perfect. So, Massey University is also globally recognized for programs in agriculture and animal science. So, could you briefly explain the animal science
Yeah.
program and the opportunities? Yeah.
Yes. So I think animal research is a big area. So a lot of people shy away from research, but if you're somebody who is looking at animal nutrition, epidemiology, animal genetics, so I think there's a huge scope because I think the economy of New Zealand is more around agriculture animals, like it's cows, buffaloes, sheep, and also, horses. So equine science is also big in New Zealand, and agriculture also comes under the green list of New Zealand. 60% of the economy of New Zealand is based on agriculture. So if you can't, that's a career that I really try to promote as well because the career opportunities are excellent in New Zealand. So whether you want to do a master's in agriculture science, which is a research-based program, you can do a master's in agribusiness if you want to look at the commercial side of agriculture as well. And that's a program which I'm also trying to promote for our undergraduate studies as well, because I think students should pick up these degrees if they want to really, because we are the oldest agriculture school of New Zealand. We are the first one to start agriculture in New Zealand about 100 years ago.
Oh,
So there are excellent careers in both of these fields.
perfect. So,
Hmm.
thank you, Pooja, for sharing that information. So, another very important question that a student often
Hmm.
asks about a scholarship. So, could you please tell us what scholarship opportunities are available for Bangladeshi students or international students at Massey?
Yeah, so Massey University only has a central scholarship system. We don't give, bursaries on offer letters, which is not a thing that is followed at Massey, because we don't want that to be the only parameter for you to choose. So we have the postgraduate to ROA scholarship, which is for $5,000, and we also have the undergraduate to ROA scholarship, which is for $5,000. If anybody who gets an offer letter from Massey needs to apply for these awards through their portal to be eligible. So it is competitive, and once we know the results, then only you will, once everybody applies, we close the deadline. Then we give around our scholarship outcomes to students. So um, I think one thing that why people look at Massey is because of the quality of the programs that we offer. And I would say about 80% of our students are full fee paying students at Massey because they choose Massey because of the quality and the career opportunities afterwards.
Perfect. So, Could you briefly explain the academic and English language requirement for the master's students especially?
Yeah, so in general, we try to look at an overall assessment of a student. We just don't base it on one parameter. So, for example, if you are on a borderline academics, but you have excellent experience, we do take that into account as well. But on an average, we're looking at between 60 to 65% in terms of academics. And we want to look at English score. If it's masters, we need IELTS 6.5 with no band less than 6. PT is 58 with no band less than 50. We also take Duolingo, and the score is 120 with no band less than 105.
Perfect. So now, could you also tell us about the main intake period at Massey University?
Yeah, so the majority of the intakes, the main two big intakes is July and February at Massey, and MBA is the only exception, which runs in November.
Perfect.
Mm.
Perfect. So, thank you very much, Pooja, for sharing all this valuable information with us today. And thank you, everyone who are watching us today. So, if you are interested in studying at Massey University, definitely you can contact Sunway Admission, and our team will be happy to guide you. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day.